Good morning, everybody. Rodney here. Another Saturday morning has come upon us. Edu Bermudez. Good morning. Sorry if I said your name wrong. Good morning, Ben Cartwright. Good morning, JSK Enterprise. Leonard. Good morning, Johnny Jones Flyer. Good morning, brother. Ray Kelly, the great Captain Ray Kelly. Good morning. God bless America. Ronnie, good morning. Peter Carroll, good evening. Russell Glarum, good morning. Mela, good morning. Northside Hawk, good evening. Scott, good morning. Oh, yeah. Tomas, good morning. Matt, Northeast Drone Productions, good evening to you, sir. Well, while we're waiting for Dennis, speak of the devil, he pops right in here. Good
Good
morning.
morning, sir.
How are you today?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing all right.
Protecting my wife. Are we live?
Yes, we are. Did you want
Okay.
to go live?
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay. AZ
Good.
Drone Dude, good morning. So, yes, we are live.
Okay. Sorry, it took me a couple minutes. I'm slower because I gotta do all the sanitary things to keep my wife safe. So there you go. But all right. All right. Yeah. So I asked Rodney to give me a couple of minutes because I wanted to say something that's been on my mind, especially the last week or so. But actually for longer than that. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about YouTube in general and we personalities that I use that term loosely because I'm part of the group, but we do have a lot of personalities here, you know.
Yeah, we do.
And I just wanted to talk about the fact that it really is a personality. What you see when especially in these live streams, but not only, is a personality that's theoretically a projection of ourselves, but sometimes not entirely. Um, like I'm not picking on anybody at all, but for example, Mikey, Philly Drone Life, the person that you see is um, is a personification of the real Mikey. It's not the real him, and it's not just him, but each of us has a an image that we produce, right? And each of us has a bit of an act. I know my act is very, very, very close to the real thing because I don't have the imagination to do otherwise. But and I think I've spent enough time with Rodney. You get the real deal when you're talking to Rodney, you know. But there are many people here whose job it is to entertain, and that's how they take their position. And believe me, I do not want to insult Adrian in any way, shape, or form, but I'm going to use him as an example because he fits this mold that I'm thinking of. He's like the man that has the accidental plan, or an innocent villain. He's that oxymoronic personality, right? That can at one moment tell you that he has just increased his estrogen regime, and in the next breath be insulted because of the fact that you said he's feminine. He walks that fine line of being on each side of the blade, if you will, and he's genius at it. I'm not insulting this man in any way. He's very good at what he does, but it's a personality. That's not Adrian. And he comes on to these live shows. He comes on to Rodney's from time to time. He comes on to Matt's, and we play into that, right? We I'm going somewhere with this. Truly, I am, Rodney. But anyway,
No
we
problem.
we
No problem at all,
um
brother. I'm with you so far.
all right. So we play into this. You see Matt attacking Adrian right and left, especially when he's in that role, and you see Chris. He's relentless. But when I have spent time with both Matt and Chris, with Adrian in the room or on the phone, And I know that the personalities, those people are friends. They truly are. And they're not at each other's shows like we are in these live streams. It's a show. It's an act, right? And yeah, like I thought of last night. I was thinking about Robin Williams, and everybody's opinion of him. He's happy-go-lucky. He's always, he's never down. He's always at the top of everything until the day that we found out that he wasn't, right? And it wasn't. If you'd asked me who Robin Williams was the day before I found out he'd passed away, my answer would have been completely different from what it is today. The man was a depressed, lonely person, and so depressed that he felt he had to take his life. And that the point that I wanted to make is, and this is it right here, is that we don't always know the person that we think we know, the person who's sitting in front of us there. It can be Rodney, it can be me, it can be Art, it can be Dan, Drone Worship, it can be anybody. You don't really know that person if you don't know that person. And so before we say anything that is about a person's personality, I think we should take stock and maybe think about Robin Williams and what we thought of him before and after, and the fact that we just don't know those people, and maybe hold our tongues because of it. That's really what I wanted to say. We're personalities. We truly are. I hope mine is, it's genuine, but on the other hand, you'll see me put Rodney down from time to time. You'll see him put me down from time to time. He puts me in the green room. I don't have a green room to put him into, but it's in fun. It truly is. I love Rodney. Rodney loves me. I know that. And that's why we can do it. So that's all I wanted to say.
That's right. I agree with you 100%, brother.
So,
we all have our own little personalities, and until you get to know someone, how can you judge?
right.
How can you judge people just by what you see on YouTube? Like you said, we know each other, so we put each other down, and we have fun at it. And that's the way it should be. It should be fun. It shouldn't be taking people to task over something they said or did that you don't agree with. We all have our own opinions. We all have our own political backgrounds. We have our own religious backgrounds, and we should be respectful enough of each other to live with that, I guess.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I get what you're saying. It's YouTube is all about having fun to me.
Yeah.
And
Billy Joel wrote a great song, "The Stranger." Fits right into what I was saying. I don't know if you're familiar with it. If you're not, some people may not be. And the premise is that every one of us has this mask that we like to hide behind, but only when we're alone. And we'd like to take it out and show ourselves when no one else is around, is a line from that song. But basically, that mask is always also something that I think every person puts on when they get in front of other people. I think Billy Joel actually sang it backward. I don't think he had it backward, but the song worked better the other way, as if the mask is usually on, and only when no one else is around, then the mask comes off. But that's just me. Anyway, the idea is the same. It's a persona.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Well, we got Matt just popped into the green room.
Hey, Matt.
I'm going to bring him in, and if you're done.
I'm done.
All right.
I said what I wanted to say.
Okay. Good job, too. I agree.
Thank you.
And speaking of personality.
Hey, Matt. Speaking of that, speaking of personality,
I had to come in.
Again. Matt and I were friends until I went to Australia.
Yeah, look, I didn't want to come in because Dennis was on, but anyway, I'm bigger than that. But I had to come in, Rodney, because I've been watching your Saturday morning shows. I'm not going to say boring, right? I won't use that word, but I thought I'd better pop on here just to pick it up a little bit, God damn.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Goodbye. Oh, look.
Yeah.
Peter replaced Matt.
Hi, Peter.
Hi, Rodney. Hi, Dennis.
You really had to go down that road, didn't you, Matt?
So early.
Hi, Matt.
Hey, Pete, how are you, buddy?
Yeah, not bad, thanks.
Yeah,
But
good
now
stuff.
that Peter's here, maybe he can restore some order to this stream.
Oh, I doubt it somehow. But we can
Hey,
give it a try.
I want to say good morning to Nancy and Night Train and Northside Huck. God bless America. Mela, Tomas, Jackrabbit, Ray Kelly, a bunch of people. Michael Blade.
I want you to know, Peter, the phrase I will always think about when I hear your name is, why did you stop him?
I know. That was so cruel.
It's always going to come to my mind. So why did you stop him?
I'm still waiting on an answer to that question.
Because I had to look after
Perfect
him. I had all the missed opportunity. He didn't have his Mavic 3 with him, so I wasn't going to do him in then. I was going to wait. Actually, it was at my house. I could have left him in the bush and gone and got it. Damn. It was a missed opportunity. But I had all these people on my back. You got to look after Dennis while he's over there. Don't you let anything happen to Dennis. I felt morally obligated to look after him.
And so you should have.
Well, I know. Well, I didn't realize that at the beginning, but I do now. Don't worry, I've learned. So if Dennis was... Sorry,
I'm getting over that bite, by the way. The craving for fig leaves is slowly dissipating. So,
gum
People
leaves.
call them gum leaves.
Yeah.
Dennis.
gum leaves, fig
That's
leaves,
right.
gum leaves. They're all the same to us stupid Americans.
That
Don't worry.
That was a classic with that koala bear.
Look at Dennis. He's starting to get nervous. Come on,
no.
Dennis. Dennis.
No.
The evil eye.
Save me.
See, now I'm going to have to pull my koala down. That's one way to keep Dennis under control.
Save me.
It's like squirting a dog with a water bottle.
How did you do that scene with the koala attacking Dennis?
Right. Okay. A little bit of Hollywood
Interested in
trivia
in the technicalities of it. Yeah.
It was, mate. It was because I watched, Jurassic Park and all that sort of stuff. So I picked up a few hints. But what we did, I just had some fishing line, and I said, make sure it goes under your collar because when I run, it's going to burn your neck. So,
He said that after the third try.
yeah,
Okay.
so that's leaving a bit of a mark, isn't it, Dennis? We might have to do something about that.
I guess he wanted to see if you'd figure it out on your own, Dennis.
But he's a trooper. He didn't say anything. He's like he doesn't ask for a new trailer. He just puts up with the poo I give him. Over there, that's yours, mate. He doesn't ask for sandwiches or anything like that. He just does his job. But we put the fishing line here, right? So I'm over on the other side, and we did about 20 takes of that, didn't we, Dennis?
Oh, it was at least that because my acting was poor.
No. The koala wasn't behaving itself.
Well, that too, yeah. But I mean, when it did behave, I was like, said the wrong things or
You're pretty.
didn't
useless.
say it well enough or whatever.
No, it was
true.
the worst thing.
It's true.
It was the worst thing I've
It
ever
was
seen in my
fun.
life, to be honest. But he,
We spent a whole afternoon doing that little 5-minute, whatever it was, 3-minute
Wouldn't
thing.
surprise me. Yeah.
Yeah.
we did.
Hey, I want to say good morning. I want to say goodbye to Tony, Tropic USA. He's heading out.
See you, Tony.
Have a good one, Tony.
I thought
Secret.
you might have added that in afterwards somehow, but I thought no, Matt couldn't do that, so I was just trying to work out how he could do it.
Yeah, no, I ran with the fishing line. I had different angles I was running to see if I can coerce the koala to actually go into his neck. Right. So
The very first time he did that as a trial run, we had no cameras rolling. It was perfect.
it was one.
Right.
Yeah.
But it never did. It's true, but it never did that after that. It just kind of came toward me, and then appearance-wise, it made a leap right straight up to my neck, but it never did that after that.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. And if you notice, Dennis, the one that I actually used was the one that you thought you'd stuffed up.
oh, is that right? No, I have to watch it again. Yeah.
Because you went backwards and you went, oh, I went backwards. You
Oh,
should
right,
see the
right. Yeah.
Oh, I should do an outtakes video. Oh, shouldn't I?
There are plenty of those.
There are. Matt, you should have used a real trained koala. One take, done and dusted. Thanks, Thomas. I'll remember that next time.
One of those killer koalas. Yeah.
It was a bit uncommon out there, though, wasn't it, Dennis? They were all pretty evil out there.
They are.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I was shocked. This is the truth. I was shocked to hear what they sound like when they're calling their mate or whatever it is that they're trying to do.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I guess only the males do that from my research there, Matt.
Yeah, they grunt, don't they?
Well, the sounds
my
that
wife
I
said
used,
they sound like a pig.
Yeah. The sounds that I used in that video was an actual koala.
That's true. Yeah.
So that sound, him running across, that's a koala, you know. And when you're out in the bush and you hear that happening and you don't know what it is, you run for the hills. You think something.
Yeah. It's loud.
Yeah. I'm actually going to do a video about that. Just a little short one, saying that people who haven't heard of koala, have a listen to this. Cute and cuddly. I don't think so.
Nancy Jason. Oh, there it is. Hello, Nancy. Nancy used to be the spirit of Colorado Railroad and Scalar. Now she's Nancy J. That's for those who don't know.
How's my house going to get clean? I know. I'm devastated. I really am.
Devastated.
I am devastated. Yeah.
A new word is born.
Well, devastated. Yeah. What does that mean? It means you're sad that Dennis isn't there. Yeah. Google it, folks. I looked at my kitchen today. It was a bit of a mess, and I thought, where's Dennis when you need him? It was good fun.
There was that, and the times he got to laugh at me for doing something stupid. That's the things that he misses.
That was a lot, actually. I laughed a lot.
Yeah, it was a lot. Yeah, that was more than cleaning the house. So.
Absolutely.
You know, Dennis has done a lot for people. He bought me a can of WD-40 for my chair. And that was what, Dennis, about a year and a half, 2 years ago?
Oh, gosh, I have no idea. I forgot about that.
It was back in January of 2021, I believe.
Wow.
And it hasn't squeaked since. So he bought the good stuff.
So that's your back I can hear?
Yeah, that's the back you hear creaking, not the chair.
Yeah. Dennis only got me a, as I said today, it's not bad. It's all right, I guess. But he got me the X3, you know.
Yeah, you lucky you.
Best I could do.
Yeah, I know. But, well, it's not the best you can do, to be quite honest, Dennis, because
I could have done better. Yeah, that's true.
You could have, because you had the RS there, right? The 1-inch version, which I really wanted. Really.
It really could have been a Porsche, right?
Well, no, I wanted an RS.
Dennis, he's just like a kid, isn't he? You get him something really nice, and he wants more.
It's really nice in your eyes, Rodney. I mean,
you haven't seen the RS.
The RS rocks, man. Rocks. This is nothing.
Yeah, but you should have seen him with Ron Lockwood. I got the X2. You have an X, or I got the X3. You have an X2.
I've been so horrible to him.
Oh, why would you be? Oh, that. You know what? Rob, bless his heart. He called me up. He goes, man, I was so surprised. Dennis sent me an X2.
He was even more surprised when he found out he sent me an X3.
And I'm all excited. And then I find out he sent Matt an X3. Like, poor Ron.
Man, I'm up with all the technology. Yeah, this one actually doesn't work. I don't know why I can't get an image out of it. Right, I'll turn it on. Press record is just black.
You have to take the cover off of it, Matt. The cover, see the rubber cover that's over the top of it. You got to take that off.
Oh, that's not waterproofing?
No.
Oh.
No.
It comes off, you reckon?
As I always say, read the instructions.
It means you really didn't know.
Are you kidding me? Because I went out and did this recording the other day. I said, I was looking forward to this so much, and it's all blank. You can hear me.
It'll work better now for you, Matt.
Oh, wow. I thought he sent me a dud one, right? That's why I wanted the RS. That worked. I saw it work. That's incredible. Well done. Thanks, mate. Thanks for the tips. Thanks for the pro tips, mate. Oh, dear.
Nancy says you better save up for a George Jetson house cleaning robot.
Rosie was her name.
I've got one. It says, you know, I didn't put the auto vacuum on right for a week because we weren't home.
I did notice that. Yes.
But you didn't clean it up. I noticed that.
Now I get it. I shouldn't have to use this automatic vacuum. Dennis is here.
Dennis is here.
I get it.
I turned it off to save power, right? And
you know, you buy him books, send him to school, and he still can't clean the house right. How
it doesn't take much, Dennis. I mean, but I did notice one morning I got up, you know, I just got after another 2 hours sleep or whatever it is because we're going to go do something. And Dennis, and I heard this shuffle, and I get out in the kitchen, and there's Dennis with a rag going, "Oh, I'm just cleaning your kitchen," right? So he's obviously just started as he heard me get out of bed, right? He said, "Oh, it looks beautiful." I said, "Don't worry about that, mate. Don't worry about that. I'll go have a shower and we'll get going." And then I looked. He hadn't cleaned anything. Nothing. He made it look like he was. Well, room and board, Dennis. Room and board.
Yeah.
You know, and here all this time, Matt kept telling me, right, if you come to Australia, you got a place to stay. Now I know why.
Absolutely. I'm hanging for the next one to come over because my place is looking dreadful. I need the lawns mowed. Don't get me wrong, Dennis did a good job when I was supervising. He did a good job. But when I turned my back for a minute, proactive? No, I don't think so.
Oh, I forgot to tell my joke so I can shave this off. This only took me 4 weeks, Rodney. Eat your heart out.
Oh, man, I'm so glad.
Okay, now I've done my joke. I can shave it off. There you go. So.
You know, don't shave it off, mate. I was going to introduce him as Chris Hope last night. We're on the panel here. We've got Chris Hope. Oh, it's not. Hang on a minute.
Yeah. He's still got a long way to beat Chris Hope. He's got me beat, but, you know, he's got a long way to beat Chris Hope. Or even better yet, Bob Casey.
There you go. I think.
I was thinking before when I saw you on when you were doing your songs, I thought you're looking a bit scruffy there.
Yeah, it truly is. It's for the joke. Well, partially it's because I was lazy and not feeling too well, but then I was going to shave it off Thursday. I thought, nah, I'll save it for Saturday.
You know, when he first showed us the picture, I was like, man, Matt's just really changed him. It's not the same Dennis that went to Australia.
It's not. He's the new and improved version, V2.
V2, that's right. V2.0. V2 Australia. No, no, V2 Point Australia.
Australia. Apparently, the X3 is on version 2.0 at the moment.
So Matt, have you figured it out yet?
What, mate?
The camera. Have you figured that out yet?
Well, now that okay. I just thought it needed to be really, really sunny to work because it was in the middle of the day, right?
His low light performance was kind of poor, huh?
Also, because the auto settings, I was like, these auto settings suck, right? I said I had to go into manual, and that didn't help at all. It wasn't pulling up the exposure at all. I put the ISO up at 3 million. 3 million it goes to, Dennis, and it didn't help at all. I think I got it sorted now, mate. Thanks for that. I should have Googled it.
Way to go, Rodney.
I can't believe it, Dennis. You buy him something nice and he complains about it.
No, it's not a complaint, right?
It sounded like a complaint to me.
It does, mate. It sounds like a complaint to a lot of people. It really does. And I can't understand that because I'm very grateful. Although it's not the best one he could have given me, but I'm very grateful.
There you go, Dennis. You should have given him the instruction manual as well.
That probably would have. But would he have been able to read it?
No, probably not. No.
That's why I didn't bother.
Dennis, thanks so much, man.
It's truly my pleasure. If I could have done an RS version, I would have. But
so there was a possibility.
So what's the difference?
At one point.
What's the difference between the 3 and the RS version?
RS is a lot better than this thing.
No, the
same company.
Yeah, the RS version has a 1-inch sensor, a 1-inch sensor on each side.
Yeah, the good one.
Okay.
The good one.
Yeah, it's the good one, and this is the cheap throwaway.
The one that's the one he doesn't want.
Well, man, I'm sorry, Dennis is so cheap.
This is the one you have to take the lens cap off in order to get any video.
The funny thing is, it's not even in the instructions. It really isn't. I've looked through everything. I was trying to work it out. It just wasn't in there. It doesn't say anything about it.
Did you notice there's a second page of those instructions?
Oh, that was the warranty information. Is it? Where's those things? Have a look at this. It's incredible. Oh, look! I tell you what. No, it's going to be a bit of fun mucking around with that.
So what Matt wanted it for was to he got a scooter. It's a nice scooter, truly is. I didn't get a chance to ride on it because it's his. But
morning, Chris.
it's a nice scooter. It looks like a nice scooter anyway. But no, he got this scooter and he wants to make video, and I think it's a great idea. But he got this motorcycle kit for it, and which is, from my experience, a really solid mount. I've used it on my go-kart, my golf car. I've used it on my golf car, and it's very solid there, but the dynamics are different, I guess. And of course, the mounting position is different when you have a handlebar versus a straight up bar or whatever. But anyway, didn't work well for him, unfortunately. So we need to think of a V2 for mounting that.
Yeah. Apparently, there's no issue with the RS. It's only this one here. But anyway, I'll move forward with that. Yeah, it's just a weird thing. To have it that high, but it's weighty, right? So when I'm riding it, and this is what I'm saying, when I put the selfie stick down and it's sitting there still at head height, right? When I'm riding it, it just flips forward all the time, and it doesn't matter how tight I put this thing, it just flips. And it's not until I remove that selfie stick altogether and just put it on the mount itself, which is, you'll still like footage that I sent you, yeah.
I haven't seen that yet. Right after the live stream, I went right to sleep, and then I got up. I don't know. I've been lazy. Do you understand illness? Besides mental illness, do you understand what it's like to not be well?
Good morning, Dave.
He has changed, hasn't he?
Told you.
Besides mental illness, do you understand any other sort of illness? What? Dennis, I've taught you well.
Yeah, good
I
morning
love
to
that.
Chris Hope.
I love that.
Hey, Chris
Hello,
Hope.
Chris. Oh dear. Yeah, no, that's all right, mate. I mean, you could play your ukulele, but couldn't push a button on. Anyway, guess it's pretty hard. Something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, funny stuff, Dennis. We had a good laugh, didn't we, Dennis?
We had a lot of them. Yeah, we did. That's a fact.
Well, it looks like and sounds like you guys had a ton of fun, man.
Yeah, man.
Oh, we did.
It
Yeah.
was great.
And he has the outtakes to prove it.
Oh, I should put something together like that, shouldn't I?
I was thinking about doing some. Matt had he had so many ideas for his own videos, but he also had some ideas for mine. And one of the catalysts that I had for going to buy a ukulele was that he had this brilliant idea of going to iconic places that we were going to be visiting and doing a song with these iconic places in the background. And so that's where was I going with that? Oh, so I have a lot of outtakes from that too, a lot. But
yeah, it's the same song for. So he starts the song somewhere, goes to another location, and he continues the song. So the whole song continues on, but he's just starting. He's going to different locations and doing that. I think it'll look really good.
Yeah, I can show you a beginning version of it, just preliminary. If
Awesome.
I can keep you awake long enough.
It's a bit hard. Depends what the edit's like, mate, when you're on not off.
Bit of a challenge. Bit of a challenge here. What is this? Well, that's no good. Yeah, I need a different project open. That's why. So let's see. What do we call this? I think I called. Oh, I have the wrong iPad. That's the problem. Yeah, it's on this iPad that I'm talking with, so I can't. I don't know how to share. Is there a way to share StreamYard using iPad? Does anybody know?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
If it's on your iPad now, I mean, Ron Lockwood does it all the time. If it's on your iPad now, you just share screen, right? Now, Rodney doesn't put that up, and he can still hear you until you've got your file that you want to play up and ready to go. Then, because that's in the green room, right? And then he has to let it up in. So when you're ready to roll, you just share your screen, and as I said, down in the green room, and then he just shares your screen, and then you can just play it from there.
So, but when I choose share, did you just hear me a second ago?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. When I choose share screen here, my choices are Photos, Messenger, Prism Live, and Zoom. I don't see a way to share the screen to Zoom.
It's on StreamYard. You're just sharing a screen. You're not sharing.
Oh, you mean on the StreamYard menu somewhere?
No. When you go into present, right?
Yeah, at the bottom.
I don't have a present.
Down the bottom.
No, I have mic, cam, chat, more, and leave. And when I press more, my options are comments, settings, and cancel. That's it.
Huh, you don't have a present.
Yeah.
No, that's pretty much what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mustn't work on the mobile devices.
It works on.
If Ron does it, I should be able to. But he knows the trick. Okay, I'll ask Ron about it at some point. But the point is that I can't easily share it with you right now.
Oh, bugger! That would have been really cool to see.
Well, unless it's on my phone. Did I send it to you, Matt?
No, mate.
If I send it to you, it's on my phone.
Oh, that'd be really cool to see because he was in front of the Brisbane sign, but we had a bit of an issue there. They'd closed one side down. So he had to go the other side of it, and now the sign was backwards. So he actually reversed the footage to make it look like it was the right way around. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I will leave this chat for a short time. Send that over to my other iPad, and then I'll join back in.
All right.
Okay.
You want to see it? That's what I do. All right.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, man. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Yeah.
So how are the two guys from that land down under? Oh, you know what you guys been up to? What's the weather like there?
Where I am is quite good at the moment. All the rain stopped now. We haven't had any rain for a couple of weeks, and quite good now for a change.
That's good. Yeah, I remember Dominic said that you guys were having a lot of rain.
Yeah, still got flooding up in the north of the state, and still quite a lot of flooding up there going on because it's got the rivers up there have got a huge catchment area, and all the rain is still sort of flowing into the rivers. So it's going to have flooding up there for quite a while to go.
I actually did it differently. I just joined from my other iPad.
All right.
Hey, boy. There we go. So,
Camera 2.
Camera 2. Don't I wish? Maybe someday they'll do that. Yeah. So
You got a 360, mate. You don't need camera 2.
There you go. This is the one.
It's an RS2, by the way, if no one knows.
This was shot on an RS2 with an extra adapter.
That's horrible, isn't it, Rodney?
You're not going to let it go, are you, Matt?
Not the RS2.
All right, this is not ideal, but hopefully the sound will be okay. Here we go. Oh, I forgot about my headphones. Hang on.
Alex, you have a good day, brother.
All right.
See you, Alex.
And I got to get these out of my ears.
Scott, you have a good day as well.
Oh, Scott's gone. Oh, man.
Hey, everybody that's leaving. Thanks for being there. All right. Version 2. Here we go. I've been.
Oh, he froze.
Where's he been to?
Dennis, you froze, brother.
To cities that never shut down.
Oh, okay.
Here we go. He's back. Oh, he's gone.
That was good, Matt.
What a tease. What a tease.
What he's doing.
That's right, Ben. Buffertown, brother.
To be.
Here we go.
There you go again.
Have another go, Adrian.
Right.
Dennis.
Another go, as you say. I've been to cities that never closed down. From Sydney to Brisbane and old London town. But no matter how far
Cool.
or how wide I roam, I still call the USA home.
It's the wrong words.
I'm always traveling, I love being free, and so I keep leaving the sun and the sea. But my heart lies waiting over the phone. I still call the U.S. home. All the sons and daughters. Little speed change there.
It's called a retardendo,
That's
Dennis.
South Bank. All right, and that's where it needs to continue on. I need to find that other footage, but
That's good. Good idea. That. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Awesome, man.
Do you actually do actually sing the songs at those different locations, or do you just mime those ones and just do a single take on the song and put it on the audio track?
And just to share with you a little bit, I talked a little bit about Ray Elvis's place. I didn't talk about the kangaroos I meant to talk about, but anyway, this is at his place. This is near the end of the song. So that's a little bonfire that he made while we were there for 4 people.
He loves it, mate. He loves it.
Who did that? You did?
Oh, this is my boss.
Oh.
Oh, the Gold Coast, mate. The ending shot.
All right, the Gold Coast. All right, so let's go ahead with it.
That's all right, mate.
The ships come back to the shore. I realize something
There you go.
I've always known. I still call the USA. Still call the USA. I still call the USA home.
Awesome finish, man.
Yeah. I hope you tipped
This was all
cameraman.
again. This was all Matt's idea. Love the idea. I truly do. Not mine. You know, but I had to do it. Had to. He said, "We'll do this. We'll do this." And I said, "Oh yeah, that'll be fantastic."
Well, it's going to turn out well.
It will. I just need to put that middle piece into there, and then it'll be pretty much ready for posting. I wish that I had done 2 things. Number one, when Matt talked about this, I thought he was talking about the song "We Are Australian."
Oh, okay.
Right, and rather than this song, so I committed "We Are Australian" to memory. It has like 5 verses, and I had all the chords and everything in my head. But then when I got there and realized that he was talking about a different song, I had a really, really hard time keeping it in my head.
Yeah.
So a lot of the time I'm looking down at my phone that's sitting here on the ukulele rather than looking up at the camera, which is sad, you know. And the other thing, there was something else that I wish I had done differently. I guess I wish I just remembered it better. But anyway.
And all that busting money didn't help.
The other thing was the speed. The speed varies significantly from scene to scene. But
Well, it does. But
it is what it is.
That's because you go into that other bit there and it slows it down. You know, it just brings it in nicely, and people slow down with you, man. They're on that journey with you, dude. You know, yeah. And then the next one is quicker again. They pick it up again. They all start dancing, obviously. Yeah.
What a picture, huh? I will.
That other song, "We Are Australia," what it is? That's an old Seekers one, I think, isn't it? Old song from the Seekers.
You can tell Elvis so. Tell Ray.
Have you got a photo of Elvis dressed up in all of his get-up?
I have a lot of them, but not on the iPhone, right?
Right.
All my footage is down on the Mac Studio, and I will share with you. I promise I will. And in fact, I'm going to make a video just devoted to Elvis, and I'll share it with him. And if he wants, then I'll share it with everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll love it, mate. He'll love it.
He will. He will.
On both sides of the equator, he does too.
That's right.
He can do. Dennis, don't give Matt any credit. Oh, Thomas, come on, mate.
I wondered how long it was going to take you to see that. I left it up on the screen for about a whole minute.
I don't know if you're aware, though, Rodney. I'm feeling very vulnerable after my live stream last night. I was getting attacked. I was getting attacked from all sides, and I even ended I was going to end the show early because I got that upset. But anyway,
why were you being attacked?
Oh, they were saying my channel wasn't huge, and I got the mindset of an idiot or something like that. Anyway,
mindset of madness.
That's the one. Mindset of madness.
I was supposed to say mindset of hugeness, and for some reason in my mind it was mindset of madness, and I didn't even catch it until
he spent too much.
Excuse me.
That's believable, Dennis. Mindset of madness.
He spent too much time with me. He knows my personality now. It's a pity.
Hey, 400 AGL. Good morning.
Hey there, Mel.
Mel, how are you,
Mel,
brother?
how's it going, brother?
Yeah. Work for Matt. He's made it to coffee. But oh, that's the pinnacle. That is the pinnacle, mate. Don't worry about that.
Chuck, good morning. Happy Saturday, brother.
Matt cleared his panel in one time. I thought he was contemplating suicide. I wasn't. No. I just had to rethink my whole persona, Michael. Avoid the toxicity, dudes. That's the one, brother. Oh, God bless America. No worries, mate. No worries at all, man. Oh,
did you give Ronnie you must have given Ronnie a mat bump.
Yes, mate. Yes, I did a couple of mat bumps last night, although one failed miserably. Only because I don't usually do it for channels with over 1,000 subscribers because I can't really tell whether they've got a mat bump or not. But anyway,
I know you haven't done it for me.
I have, mate. You just haven't watched my shows. That's the problem. I've done it like 5 or 6 times, and this is you don't come on my show, and you don't know I've actually helped you out quite a bit, Rodney. No appreciation.
Not what I hear. I hear you talk bad about me.
Well, I do. I talk bad about everyone. Well, you're not special.
Oh, that's true, yeah. No, I'm sure you have, brother.
Station identification.
Dear. All right.
There we go.
There you go. Shot my subs to over 800. Oh, nice. Well done, mate. Well done.
What, did he start with 900 or something, did he?
Peter Carroll, come on. Starting again. It's like being back at school. Starting again.
I can never get that guy to shut up.
Hey, Chuck, how are you, mate? Matt's bumping everything with a heartbeat. Oh. Oh, John. Oh, dear me.
Oh, my goodness.
I like that. Well done, son.
Oh. Wow.
Try having your channel and can't do anything with because every time you upload a video, it was reported, so I stopped. Oh, really?
So, Nancy, what does it mean that you get reported? What's that mean?
YouTube won't tell me what my hater is. Who is that?
Wow. Oh, get reported. Now I get it.
Someone's reporting him.
Okay.
Hey, Gary, Brand Ariels, good morning.
Hey, Gary, how are you, mate?
One would think that YouTube would catch on to the fact that something's being reported, that there's nothing wrong with it. One would think. One would hope that YouTube would actually review before they said, "Oh, pull the plug on that."
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't have your experience. I'm sorry to hear that you do.
Oh, man.
Hi to Gary and Charles Hatmaker. Good morning.
You won't have any issues now, mate. You've been hanging around with hugeness, and you're starting to move forward with that now, Dennis.
Say that again.
I said you won't have any troubles now, Dennis, because you've been hanging out with hugeness, and it's rubbing off on you. We can see that now. The confidence meter's gone through Chris Waters. It's gone over full.
Oh, it's beyond hold my beer, hold my
It
Kool-Aid.
is absolutely, mate. And if Chris is going to have to do another confidence meter, the one with confidence, really good, and then he's going to go around here and I'll have Dennis Lovelady. It's going to be a whole new
And
whole
then
new
after
level.
Dennis Lovelady is mindset of hugeness, or are there more plateaus to reach before that?
Oh, there's a lot to go, Dennis. Don't get ahead of yourself, mate. Something will blow up if you go too quick, mate. You got to really take it careful. It's nothing to muck around with. You know, you've got to take it real careful. And as I've always said, if you get too big too quick, you're going to end up with stretch marks, and nobody wants that.
Nobody wants that.
No, mate. No. Needs a confidence meter that goes to 11. Yeah, man. That's the one. Oh, dear me.
So, Dennis, did you get to play with a Tasmanian devil?
I got to see one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did they look like Taz on Warner Brothers cartoons?
I have no
No.
idea. They look like a little. They look a lot like a little pig, like a little Vietnamese pig. Maybe not quite as fat. You know what a Vietnamese pig looks like?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sort of.
But they're black, and is that a gray, or the muzzle? Is that gray or is that brown, Peter?
I think they got they're mainly black with I think a bit of white on them, maybe a bit of white or something on them.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
Maybe it's white. So
Yeah, it could be.
yeah, so it probably ends up being gray then. Yeah, but they're mostly black and kind of a strange looking creature, of course.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, I got to see one. I got to see a platypus, duckbill platypus, swimming around.
Wow, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
There it
There
is.
you
There
go.
you go. So yeah, it's gray.
Yeah.
Looks
Cute
a little
little-
like a mouse, a little like from the side. It looks a lot like a Vietnamese
Yeah.
pig.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
this one is good. Where is it?
Where's my phone? I bet I put my phone out in the. No, there it is. I should have a picture on my phone of the thing.
Don't go sticking your fingers in their mouth though.
No.
Yeah, that's
I saw
not recommended.
Southern,
Cassowary.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness. There's a dangerous creature. Here you go.
Yeah.
These are my photos of a. Come on.
Following too close.
There's a tag.
Oh, there you are. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, good.
So have you seen a southern cassowary, Peter?
Not in person. I know what they look like.
They are
They're prehistoric.
They're a dangerous thing. Those things, if
they're
they
a dangerous thing, yeah.
Yep.
There's,
got a good set of claws on them.
Hey, Chuck, you have a good day, brother. Have a great weekend.
See you, Chuck. Yeah,
Yeah.
look at that.
there's
Look
one
at
from
those
the
feet.
top.
Oh my god. And
Look at
that
those claws.
and that horn on his head, right? I've
Yeah.
seen one in the wild up the Daintree rainforest, which was really rare. It was fantastic. But when you're up close like that, I wasn't that close to the one up the Daintree, and you just see, have a look at the head on that. Look out, get out of my way.
Wow.
And those claws, man, their claws are as thick as your arm, you know, or a man's arm anyway, Rodney. They get
Wow. Pretty thick.
Yep. They are.
There you go. He just he looks
You
like a man eating turkey to me, so maybe part pheasant or peacock rather. There's a
You're
good-
lucky they're only in Queensland. We went and get them down here.
Yeah, no, they're tropical bird, those ones.
Yeah.
Matt, why is it Aussie animals mean they want to eat you and all of the animals out to
I mean, kill. I think he had to kill you.
Well, yeah, everything does. Even kangaroos and whatever, you know. I mean, Dennis met some kangaroos.
Yeah.
He had a little bit of a pat, and they didn't want to eat anything off him, so he got angry with them. I got some food for you. They didn't want to eat because they're eating 3 million. Everyone goes up to them with something to eat, right? So these things just aren't hungry. And I turn my back, and I'm doing something or other, and then I hear this kerfuffle in the background. I go, what's going on here? I turn around, there's Dennis. He's got a kangaroo in a headlock, right? And he's forcing the feed and eat it. He's like that. I said, Dennis, don't do that to the wildlife, mate. It's a conservation
Some
part.
kangaroos.
I had to buy Matt's camera from him and get the footage. He wouldn't just give me the footage. He said, you can buy my phone if you want.
Oh, really?
But,
Wow.
I know.
Hey, Daddy needs a new pair of shoes.
I got 4 mouths
Good
to
job, you bum. Instead of, mooching off us Americans.
I got 4 hungry mouths to feed. Not
Coming
just
useful
4.
for something, I guess.
I'm looking for the video where we have. Would you like me to share that screaming or that howling or whatever you call that koala, Matt?
Yeah, do that, mate. Yeah, do that.
I don't think I've ever heard them.
This one is.
It's not pleasant.
Come on. They look they look cuddly.
They do look cuddly, don't they?
Do.
That's their trap, mate. That's their trap.
Here's your.
Yeah, used to hear them around here a while back at night, but I haven't heard them for a while.
There's your teaser.
Oh, look how cute that is.
Yeah. Oh, so cute.
Oh.
And then where is that? I can't. This is not the way that I am. Come on.
There's my koala.
Oh, hello, koala. There you go.
There you go.
Hello, mate. He's up there in the corner.
I call him Matt. After my mate, Matt.
Is that it?
There you go. Gotta love that. Thanks, mate.
Yeah, I think
I'm
this is
surprised Dennis is out of Oz alive with the snakes, spiders, and crocs, and don't forget Matt.
Yeah, this is it. This is it. I just don't have any volume on my phone. There's why. Okay. All right. So.
Ooh,
Yeah,
hear that? See? That's a koala.
Oh, you're right. That does
Excuse me.
sound like a pig.
Yeah.
And that's loud.
Between a pig and a mule, actually.
It is loud, brother. Let me tell you.
Kind of like Matt, a jackass.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I'd throw myself out if I could, Rodney. Here he is. He's had a bad gum leaf. Got a bit of a gut ache, that one. Yeah. Oh, I just scratched myself. I sound so terrible. I'll just scratch myself cutely.
Yeah.
You know? Sounds like my ex-wife.
So there you go.
That's excellent, mate. Nancy, they may be cute,
Thanks
but they'll
for sharing
take you
that
out.
with us, Dennis.
What's that?
I said, thanks for sharing that with us. Now we know what a koala sounds like.
Yeah.
And you know what? Even after all of that, he still chucked his hand down there and tried to grab one.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
So don't do that, mate. No, didn't listen to me. Guess what? What happened, Dennis?
He used the same bandages that you used when that
Nothing
butcher
I'm
bird
aware
got there.
of.
It got me in the ear hole.
I agree with Tomas. It does sound like a cross between a donkey and a pig.
Yeah.
Starts out with a pig and ends up as a donkey.
Isn't that like the cutest thing you've ever seen?
That's right.
Oh,
I'm so good at this. So good at this. I'm the star of the show. Look at me. He must have 1,000.
He must have 1,000 subscribers, is what Matt said there.
I did too, yeah. He was huge. He was the most popular one in the park, wasn't he?
He was.
Everyone stopped to look at that one. Oh, look at that 1,000 sub koala! Wow.
Hey, did you get to see a platypus?
I did. Yeah, and there's video of that as well.
Do you want to know something funny about that? Right? Okay, so we're in the enclosure thing there, right? And it's a big aquarium thing, so you can see him swimming under the water and stuff. Anyway, Dennis is there taking some filming, and he's chatting away. He thinks I'm behind him, right? I'm not.
I did.
There was a couple. There was another couple. Oh, look at this. Oh, blah 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 blah. And I'm thinking,
And
who's
I
he talking
said,
to?
how do you say? I can't remember what the word was. Maybe it was Australia, but whatever that word was. And I looked over, and it's some other guy looking at me like, "What?"
Yeah, he's looking. Who are you talking to, mate? You know.
Probably said stupid American.
Yeah, I was in the other corner going. He. I don't know him. I'm not. He's not with me. Yeah.
It should be
Welsh
pretty-
Rob, how are you, brother?
Welsh
Hi,
Rob,
Rob.
good morning.
Hey, Welsh Rob.
You know, there's a song about the platypus. Oh, cool.
That's an
That's not a platypus.
Elvis's dinner table.
It is, yes. We had dinner there twice, and both times Elvis still looked hungry.
Yeah, he really needs to get some meat added to those bones.
There he is.
Definitely, yeah.
There he is.
So,
Yeah, so let's get sound on this as well, because it's not nearly as good without it.
Spinning around in circles, you reminds me of me.
who are you talking to, Dennis?
This is brilliant. 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 How do you say that? Brilliant.
He's asking him how do you say brilliant. He's not asking me.
The guy's looking at me like, you're asking me how to say the word that you just said. What is wrong with this picture?
How do you say brilliant?
That's right.
Brilliant. How do you say that? How do you say it? Not to mention he was German. He didn't even know what Dennis was saying. Oh, it was
Anyway,
funny.
that was a duckbill platypus. So with the sound off this time.
Dennis liked the, oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Dennis liked the term bin chicken, right?
I did.
Yeah. There you go. They
Yeah,
come out really good.
that's what the herons or something, aren't they?
The ibis.
Ibis. Okay, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, dirty little buggers they are.
That's it.
And it was, yeah, the bin chickens. I think we were down the South Bank, and because the bin chickens all come in because people want to feed them all the time for some reason. Anyway, oh, look at it, here comes another bin chicken. And Dennis is going, what? And I said, bin chicken, mate. Have a look at him. Like this bloody ugly bird with a big long beak. And they feed them up. Yeah, call them bin chickens. Ibis, they are. Ibis birds. Yeah. Nancy. I wonder, am I subscribed to Nancy? Well, you know what? I'm not.
Yeah, Nancy, I am ready to go to Australia.
I'm ready to go back.
Maybe Joe Fotoleo.
Hey, Joe Fotoleo, how are you, sir?
Oh, she's right into the railways. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I used to be a locomotive driver, Nancy.
What? What?
He was. I don't know that for sure, but I know that I've heard him say that before.
Well, I've heard him say he was a truck driver.
He was also a locomotive driver before he was a truck driver, right, Matt?
Yeah, man. Yeah. 10 years I did that for the railways.
Why did you quit?
Australian National got sold. So it was a government thing. So they sold off, and I got a job with a new company, Genesee, Wyoming, which looks like one of their locomotives up here in one of her pictures there. Third one in 2 months ago. Anyway, so they bought it out, and the pay halved. and I just I said, yeah, enough of this, boy. And so I didn't go back. That was that. So I moved on and obviously did other things. But I will whack that on. I'm going to do that. And the route.
So Ronnie, I presume you must be using Android. It doesn't really matter whether you do it on Android or computer, usually, but computer tends to have more editing options, right? More editors and sometimes better editors. But I tell you what, it's hard to beat LumaFusion on iPad.
It says he's using his iPhone, but it's only 480. It should be a lot better than 480. Because most of the newer iPads will do 4K.
Are you taking the video right off of the SD card, Ronnie, or are
cache?
you?
Oh, okay.
He's using the cache, and that's sorry, Dennis.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're using the cache, that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
You need to actually get it off the SD card.
Yeah, and we did sort of cover that in the show because I was playing some of his gear, and I'm thinking, why is this only 480? Because I thought, my internet might have slowed down again, but that's the max resolution of the videos that he had. So if you get a chance, mate, just use the SD card, man, and upload from there, and you get nice 4K stuff, nice and crisp.
So to answer that question, I happen to have something here that I can show you. You need to get, it doesn't have to be Apple's, this is Apple's version, but you need to get something like this. Oh, this doesn't have, this one doesn't happen to have the iPhone ending, but Apple has one that has the iPhone end. Yeah. And what you can do is plug your SD card into an SD, plug your micro SD card into an SD card adapter, and then plug that into here. And then you can take it right off of the, in this case, iPad or computer.
He's got no computer. Okay, so the editing software that he's using on his phone probably won't do 4K, maybe.
That's a possibility, but if you get LumaFusion, which is a one-time expense of like, I don't recall if it's around $20 or around $40, but it's one time.
I think I paid $30, Dennis.
You can do it with that. But this is an adapter like what you need, Ronnie. This will plug right into the iPhone, and you put your SD card from your drone right into that slot right there.
Yeah.
And you're
good morning, David Lorenzo.
Hey, Dave, how are you?
iOS is the app that you want is the Files app, which is part of iOS. And you can just get that footage right off the SD card. Pull it into your editing software, which I think iMovie, by the way, will do 4K, I think.
Yeah, it will, I think. Yeah, pretty sure.
And it's free. It comes with, in fact, not only free, I think it's already on your iPhone. I never use it, but I think it's there.
Just let me mention something. The program has obviously got different render settings too. So when you render off, it all depends on what resolution you want to render it to. So there's probably an option there where you can choose 2.7, 1080p, 4K, or anything like that. And you may have got 480 selected for some reason. So you might want to look at your render settings and look at the resolution of your render. That'll might pick it up a little bit.
I think iTunes is one of those programs where it sets the resolution to the first video you put in. So, like if you put a 1080p video in there first, it'll set the project to 1080p. Yeah, even if you stick a 4K one in afterwards.
Yeah. Oh, it doesn't. Yeah. Okay, it just changes the frame rates, maybe.
Yeah. I think if you want to output in 4K, I think you have to put a 4K video in as your first video. Then it'll give you the option to output it.
Yeah, I don't know iMovie. Yeah. I only use LumaFusion, but
you don't use DaVinci? What? What's going
on? No, I'm on the iPad.
Okay.
So William H. I'm sorry, guys. Go ahead.
Oh, I don't have a mask. Hang on a second.
So William, you mind if I share your short video?
That one there. That one there. That one there. That one there.
Just to simplify this, I may go soon, Rodney.
Just a guess. This is a real random guess of mine. That underneath that mask, in 2 seconds, Dennis is going to be smiling. Amazing.
Amazing. He's not only smiling, but he's laughing. That is awesome.
You're good.
How
Matt.
did you do that, Matt?
I don't care what people say. You're pretty good.
On mindset of everything, basically.
So this is William and I's first video post
Nice.
with his Mavic Air 2S.
Nice. Nice drone. Nice drone.
What's on Matt's image?
It's a Spark, I think.
Spark.
Yeah.
That's my
the
spark.
DJI Spark.
That's my spark, mate.
Mudball Creative in the house. Good morning, Dan.
Mudball. What? Does Dennis have the mindset of hugeness without the shirt? Ooh.
No, it came with the shirt.
Does it only? But what we're getting at is it only present when you put the shirt on, or does it just carry on to everyday life now?
Well, I'm not wearing the shirt right now. What do you think?
Well, I think you've got the mindset of hugeness. Let's be honest. You're doing a fantastic job, Dennis. I saw that live stream you did earlier. Incredible.
I have a slightly different opinion, but that doesn't matter.
Oh, there you go. I
Yes,
gave
but
you
we
20
didn't
bucks.
ask you for yours.
I gave him $20 to be nice tonight, and this is what I get. $40 maybe next time.
Yeah, they're going to say it'll cost you more than that.
Yeah, I bet. Wanted to send Dennis off into
Apparently.
the Australian bush. Well, it's just not on. Joe, how are you, mate? Spark, his first love. That's right, Michael. Oh, the Spark. Have a look, everyone. Hello, Sparky. Hello. How are you? I'm doing all right, thanks. Oh, don't like you got the Mavic 2 Pro. Oh, I know you don't like it, but that's the way it is. I did the battery maintenance on you the other day. Yeah, oh, I know, it was great. I'll see that. Oh, back again.
Oh man! Every time a spark comes into mind, I think of that video you created.
Oh, you're not the only one, Rodney.
Jealous. I don't know what you called that anymore. But
Oh, there was two of them. One was the jealous one, and the other one was why she's actually jealous. I mean, dear me.
The first one you were shopping.
Yeah, I was on. What did I call it? eBabe. That's what I called it, not eBay.
eBay.
I was on eBay. Where that Mavic was for sale down the road. Ooh, nice and close. Joe never did like the Spark.
Ooh, that's how that.
Ooh. You know what? There's some people who didn't. I mean, obviously you got Wi-Fi, so if you're having troubles with that, then it's not going to be a popular thing for you. And a lot of people did. What's his name? Don Joyce had a lot of trouble with his Spark. But I've yet to have an issue with mine. So fantastic thing, great little camera for what it is. But yeah, there was some people having a lot. Don had a lot of trouble connecting his controller to his Spark.
Okay.
Yeah, go through a whole because the Spark you only get like 10 minutes flight time, and he was spending 8 minutes trying to get connection. Yeah. Matt bump reversed. Oh, what did I say? What happened?
Nancy, go ahead.
Oh, really? It's unusual to actually have footage of that. Oh, no, it's the footage from the drone. Right.
Well, that's Space Needle. That's in Seattle, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go.
All right, I'm getting ready to share it.
Brace yourself.
Oh,
That's so good. Oh, here we go. Oh, no. Yeah, okay. How high is that thing?
the Space Needle.
Yeah.
It's like 800 feet, I think.
Wow. What are you doing up there?
Yeah, could be
Well, it's only
illegal flying.
200 feet above that 800, which is fine in the United States.
Hang on, what was that, mate?
You can go 400 feet over a structure.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
no
what if
matter
you,
no matter how high the structure is, you can go 400 feet over it.
As
And
long
you
as
got to be
you're
within
less than 400 feet away
of
from
the
it.
structure itself.
away from it? Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So you have to keep within 400 feet of the object.
A
Basically.
bubble, basically,
In any,
400
right,
feet.
in
Yeah.
any direction, right?
Yeah. 608 feet tall to the tip of the needle. Right there you go.
Oh, okay, there you go. It's only,
Yeah.
so he was probably up 1,000 feet,
Yeah. What?
10 stories. Sorry, 100 stories.
Is that like a restaurant up the top?
I
Yeah,
believe
there's a
so,
restaurant.
yeah. And that thing rotates, I believe.
Yeah.
No, it,
Nice.
I was up there. I don't remember it rotating, and I don't remember a restaurant. That's a an observatory area there. Now, I never went to the very top where you see those boxes or whatever they are. Nancy can say if there's a restaurant up there, but I don't remember one. Oh, she says a rotating restaurant. So there you go.
Okay.
So how long is this, Nancy or Rodney?
Do
Here we
I?
go.
Here we go.
Good.
It's short
I'm
now.
guessing not much longer. Oh, I
Oh, my
wonder if
goodness.
that went to return to home. I wonder. Look at this. Look at drone. A drone. Look at it. Look at all standing around.
Somebody picked it up, sort of. They kicked it or something.
Oh.
He's inspecting it. Show us your face.
Yeah. There we go.
Come on, get yourself a Met bump.
I wanted to.
Crazy
Wow.
people.
I wonder if it, although it, I don't know, didn't behave like it was in normal return to home, because it usually stops and hovers and does its bizzo or whatever, and then takes off. This one
It
just
made
sort
a
of moved.
beeline. I think somebody touched the stick.
Yeah, put the stick down or something. Yeah, that was crazy. And that's
Hey,
why it's all.
Tomas, you have a great weekend.
Oh, he's nicking off, is he? All right, mate. Hey, have a good one, eh?
Bye, Thomas.
Have a good one, Tomas.
Thomas. That's it.
Oh, crazy. Yes. All right, well, I'm going to nick off, fellas, because I'm going to go to bed because I've got to go work tomorrow.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and call this one for today.
Well, thanks, Rodney, for my opportunity to say my piece at the beginning and for keeping me on afterward. That's even better.
Well, I wouldn't have kicked you off for that. I happen to agree. I agreed with everything you said.
Thank you.
Yeah. No, it's all good. It's all good. Onward and upward. Onward and upward. All right. Good on you, fellas. Thanks very much.
All
Thanks,
right,
Dennis.
Matt. You have a good day, brother. Or a good night.
Everyone in
Have a
the
great
chat.
weekend.
See you
All right.
later.
Well, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I'll follow him.
All right. Well, Peter,
Yeah.
you have a good night, brother.
Okay. Thank you. Have a great weekend, and same to everyone in chat. Bye, everyone.
All right. Good morning, Artco. Thanks for being here, guys. Don't forget tomorrow morning, Sunday Sunrise Crew, starting with Drone Bum. Hopefully, he's on the road today, going to pick up his wife, as Dennis alluded to earlier. Then followed by me. Then going to Dennis Lovelady, followed by Fly Natural if he flies. Not sure of his status yet. And then followed by Chris Hope. And after Chris Hope, of course, will be Johnny Drone Flyer with Jones and Coffee. You all have a great weekend. Thanks again for being here. Love y'all. Bye now.